The rate at which people judge other people is alarming. Because tell me, okay, let me start from the very beginning. I just got off the bike and trying to get a vehicle. This particular earring, yes, it fell off, and the mad lady helped me pick it. And she brought it to me. And she said, Auntie, fine auntie, make I carry him. And then I smiled back at her because a mad person who is not hostile, yes, who is not hostile, I get conversational with them because I had an uncle who was mentally unstable. May he so rest in peace, but he was as peaceful as can be throughout his mental state until the day he left this world. So when I see mad people, I don't just generalize that all mad people are violent and all of that. So when she smiled at me and she showed me my earring, I just put my hand and I said thank you. And she gave it to me. So when she was going, I called her and I said, fine girl, I can't collect money. Then she turned back and she came to collect the money and she said, Auntie, God bless you. And she just stepped back. So everybody in the environment, the Okadas and everybody, they started hailing her. Because obviously people knew her around that place, like they've been seeing her around and she's quite friendly. So they started hailing her and she was laughing and the Okadas were joking with her and all of that. So when my vehicle moved, and I just said it loud. Like, in fact, I thought out loud. I said it out loud. And then I said, Kai, see this fine girl. Wasted beauty. What could she have done to deserve this? God, please, heal her. Because, all this beauty cannot just go to waste now. And then there was a woman sitting behind me. An older lady, actually. In fact, from the way she looked like somebody that has children, grown-up children, men and women. She looked like someone that has boys and girls in the house. And then the woman said, leave her now, let her be there. All this beauty. When you tell them to stay in one place, they cannot stay in one place. You cannot hurt other people and expect to live a good life. And I was like, mommy, you know her? She said, no, she really doesn't know how, but. Then I became curious and said, okay, that means you know her now. What is it? What happened? Then she said, don't mind this girl. This her madness. She has not even started itself. A man trained her in school the woman was not saying it as if she heard it too. She was saying it as if she was there when the whole thing happened. She said the man that trained her in school, a man trained her in school for complete 4 years in school, and when she graduated, the man asked to marry her, and she said she can't marry the man. That she can't marry the man after he has trained her in school. She can no longer marry him. And then this man, he went diabolical, and she ended up in the state that I saw her. So for that you cannot hurt somebody and expect to live a good life now. This is madness. She never even start. So I turned and looked at her and I said, mommy. So for somebody to do this kind of thing, the madness has not started. Is she the first person that broke somebody's heart? That is if the story is actually true, that she broke a man's heart. So she deserved to run mental. She deserved to be mad because she broke up with somebody's son. That aside though, I wasn't the only person in the vehicle. There were 5 other people, including the driver. And then the 5 other people, 3 were men and another woman. So we're 3 women and 3 men in the vehicle. And then the other 2 guys, one of the guys now said, I actually used to pity for her, but I no longer pity for her. Not after hearing what she has done. She deserves it. In fact, this madness, this is just the beginning. Then I turned and looked at him again. Like, I was trying to process the whole thing that was coming out of these people's mouth. Like, are they really serious? Are you really kidding me? That somebody is mad, staying on the road, a beautiful woman, even if she's not even beautiful. So everybody is beautiful, mind you. But, that lady, she said, fine face. She has all the things in the necessary places. And then she's on the road, mad. And then you have this to say about her. I was pissed off, but I turned to the other, I looked at the other guy and said, can you hear what these people are saying? Is it really right, even if she did what they said she did? Is that a yardstick to make somebody's daughter mad and useless on the road? My people are heartless. And then this woman went on, if you knew you are not going to marry the guy from the onset, why did you agree for him to train you in school? Hello, mommy, people's choices change. The same thing with that man had disvirgin a girl and ended up not marrying her. The same way, a woman can change her mind. They were in the relationship together. Were you there? A lot of things must have gone wrong. Maybe the man was no longer what she thought he was. Maybe he was controlling. Maybe he was humanizing. But yet he was still training her in school. So she should sacrifice the rest of her life because a man trained her in school. I was so pissed off. And then every other person in the vehicle started judging this lady. Like judging her mercilessly. And said this is the beginning of her madness. In fact, this madness said it has no cure. That even the man of God has said that she can no longer be cured because this thing that she has done to the man, that since the man cannot forgive her, even God cannot forgive her. Hello, which man of God said that? Please, which man of God said that? The people that used to see God with their eyes, that used to say, this thing that happened to you. My sister, my brother, please pray very well so that you not see yourself in an unfortunate situation, because what people will say will shock you. Pray so that you not be unfortunate. Then after all of this, I became very uncomfortable with the way these people are judging. Among this entire people, only one guy had sense and said, no, now, even if she did it, why would a guy go and do that kind of thing to make her mad? I don't think that was why she ran mad, but if that was the reason why she ran mad, God will punish that guy. And the rest of these other guys, including the mommy, almost ate this guy up. Then I turned and looked at the mommy because she was sitting right next to me. Then I said, Mommy, if it was your child, in fact, maybe you have girls at home, if it was your daughter, swear to me that your daughter has not broken anybody's heart before. Then she said, I trained my daughter as well. My daughters are virgin. They will be virgin until they get to their husbands. So I said, oh, even you, mommy, your husband that you married now, was he the first person that you were with? He was not the first person that came to ask for your hand in marriage. But you ended up with him. Why did you not end up with the first person that came to ask for your hand in marriage? You want to tell me that your son, your daughter has not broken anybody's heart? This thing that you have said to this girl now, okay, I am not cursing you, but if it is right, the next person that your daughter or your son is going to break his or her heart, let the same fate visit your children. And this woman started fighting me. She started fighting me. Before you know, the woman gave me elbow. Boy, I almost gave her a punch, but my mama trained me well not to raise my hand on another person's mother. Yes, this mad person is not my sister. But where is humanity? What has happened to humanity? What has happened to our hearts? What has happened to our hearts? A man can wake up one morning after being married to a woman for 20, 30 years and walk away, but a woman cannot. Not even in marriage, in relationship. And these people in fact, this woman's one is even paying me the more, and this woman has this to say. I am so pissed off right now. Drop your thoughts. Is she right that a man trained her in school and she ended up not marrying him and he has the right to make her mad?